So you're not necessarily talking about getting the next Carrie Underwood and helping that person or that band sell a couple million records. You're thinking more broadly than that?
Yes. We believe that whether you sell 1 million records or whether you sell 5,000 records per year, okay, you can be a successful person in this society if you understand the principles that go along with business, if you understand the principles that go along with life. We believe that in that capacity you can be successful no matter whether you're a $1 million superstar or whether you're a successful musician that just plays at superstar venues. So that's the connection that we make in terms of economics.
Interested to know what feedback you've gotten from the music industry. Presumably you've spoken with some folks in the music industry about this concept.
Yes, well, I've tried to speak with some people about this concept. Believe it or not, I've actually put this concept in the hands of A&R, head of A&Rs at major labels. I went to the top echelons and put this in the hands of some of the most sought after executives in the music business, all which have either looked at it, not responded, or never looked at it and never responded. So I see where the music industry in itself, they're not really seeing us at this point as being a viable source of change at this point. But through what we do with our community activism, they have no choice but to see us, because we'll begin to affect the very things that they see on a daily basis.
So you're saying that you're, if I understand you correctly, you're saying that there's going to be this groundswell of interest and support that's going to command the attention of those people that to date are ignoring you?
Yes.
I mean, is that realistic? I mean, are you really thinking that that's going to happen?
I believe it's.
Do you have the resources to do that in all the cities that you're currently talking about doing it in?
Yes, I believe so. You know, I believe that with what we're working with, we have the means to touch not only every city here in the U.S., but we can go international and begin to touch international waters as easily as we can touch the U.S. So no, it's not just going to touch the U.S. It's going to be a world change that we're causing at this point, because it's the tools that we need are accessible and they can be easily obtained by any everyday consumer. So it's just a matter of everyday consumer saying, I want to be a part of your organization, and how do I fit in? What is it that I can do to become a part of it? Now, when you do that, you become a constructive part of it, and you get guided in a direction that tells you exactly what you should do.
What do you say to the critics who say that what you're describing just puts an unnecessary layer of bureaucracy in the middle of what's already an awful lot of hands out trying to grab little pieces of each dollar that the artist makes?
Well, I say to them, they're not watching the world turn right now. I say that in any business, to create a foundation that's built on morals and principles is the best thing that you can do for a society, for the world as a whole. But to implement a strategy where each person can become a leader says a lot to the world and what we are as a people. You know, so bureaucracies can come in with their high talk, but when the end of the day comes, the person that's sitting in their living room that's been trying to get a chance, that's been trying to be seen for umpteen years, and they're very good at what they do, but they just not getting a look because of those bureaucracies, they'll have something to say about that.
Anything further?
Well, anybody that's interested in supporting, participating, please visit us at www.midlinc.net. That's midlinc.net. And you'll find all the information that you need to become a participant and member.
All right. Very
Thank
good.
you.
Darryl, I appreciate your time.
Yes.